Okay. There we go. Job done. Hey, the Botsa, thank you, the Bolsa. That Bolsa. Right, there we go, got it right. Thanks, guys. So we're working on this now. We're just going to do a little bit of digital fiddling. So I've got my digital pen, as it were. We're going to do a little bit. And what I want to do actually is get the masking done on this. So some of the masking's a bit rough. So I think I've got the image as I want it. So what have we got there? That's one of our antlers. So we've got to do a bit of work. So this is this one I'm working on first. Go to the mask, get the brush out. And then we're going to change the shape of the brush. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to check the properties of this one. No, I haven't put a feather on it yet, so just put a little feather on. There's a little feather. A brush, we want a hard brush, hard round. I've just gone the wrong way completely. There we go. Just doing now, just tidying up the edges of this. Then I realise what I'm doing, I'm just taking away the edge of this, there's like a little line around the outside of the mask, which I'm just fixing so it looks a bit more natural. Let's have a look now. What I want to do as well with this one is mess about with it a bit, bring the layers up, the levels up, so it stands out a bit more. And then we're going to come out. Hey, I shared myself again. How does that keep happening? Let's see, where do we want? Do we want it more out to this side there, I think? Yeah. Right, just get the brush again, go back to the mask. So we want to make this look like it's actually part of the red rather than just stuck on willy-nilly. It's a technical term, willy-nilly. Let's make this a lot smaller and a lot pointier. I haven't messed about with my brushes on this one. Make it look like it's actually coming out of her hair. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? It looks a bit less stuck on. Hey, Hizza. And you too. The Han. Hi. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming in on YouTube. So we're going to do this one next. I'm just going to give it a little bump first. Or not. Saturation's out, okay. Did it on layers, didn't I? It wasn't on that. On levels, rather. Be consistent. Okay. So this one, as you can see, is quite messy. So I'm going to work on the mask around this one. Hi Pamela, how you doing? How's you? Haven't seen you for a bit. Bit different today, so I'm working digitally. Let's have a little fiddle with the mask on this one. How's things with you anyway, Pamela? Are you well? Where's the light? So there would be a bit of shadow coming down that way. So if we... Oops, wrong way. I'm going to just take it back a little bit more there, I think. And now that looks a bit more naturalistic, not a lot. Some hair detail in. I am, thank you, yeah. So I'm going to be starting a new job soon, so I've got to get as much live in as I can before then, because I'm going to be working 5 days a week, which is fine. Pay the bills. Thinking, oh, so I didn't put them T's on this side, so we have had 0.8, didn't we? All I have is silhouettes and the way you let me on. Hey Courts, how's it going? Nothing's gonna help me grow. The words inside my head, not a photograph or a hotel room, or a stranger in my bed. Is that part of the mask there? Yeah, it is. Look, there we go. Let's get rid of that there then. So I'm working on a couple of digital images. So this is one of them. Was it? Oh, I hadn't loaded the other one up, have I? Let's get. Keep forgetting I got a pen to do this with. So that's the one, and then we're working on this one as well, which is just opening, I think. Is it? Yeah. So this is the other one then. Oh, what happened there? It did. Oh, everything's gone pear-shaped. Hang on. Why's that disappeared? That's it, Pamela. It'll get me out of a bit of financial trouble, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I take old photos, as you know, Courts, and this is what I'm doing with them. I'm just fiddling about with them. Why is that gone? Hasn't been closed. Oh, technical issues. You taught me to see a multitude of colors, which were my own. Alright, hang on. Hey, Shiloh. Thank you. Yeah, so we're manipulating these photos, so this is all like, you know, bits and bobs. Popping in and moving about. Goes. Oh, you can, if you can see that. For some reason, TikTok, the screen has just completely stopped working. So I think I'm going to have to stop my TikTok live and restart it because it's just lost the screen for no reason. Let's try just doing that first. I'll be strong in my own little space. With this, I thank you for every lesson I have learned. Oh, there we go. It just disappeared for no reason whatsoever. It stopped working. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, there we are. Try again. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing, fiddling with these. So this one is, I think, there's a mythological character called Ellen of the Ways, who was responsible for the Roman roads. Hey, miss, thanks for the share. So this is my little nod to that. And then this one is Blodeuwedd, who I've painted recently. So Blodeuwedd was the lady made of flowers by a wizard, and she was later turned into an owl. So that's what this one's about. Yeah, so this is what we're working on today. So we're just refining on this now, the masks. Let's see, do we need a field blur on that? I think we do, don't we? So we're going to put a field blur, which is a special kind of blur, which you can only find in the filter section, blur gallery, field blur. So it always goes way too heavy. Really want like a 3, just go. Oh dear, it's so slow on this computer. Still too much, I think. So just a little bit of a blur there. Yeah, so that's better. So it just sort of makes a matching with the rest of the picture a bit better. Right. Okay, that. Put 2 blur on this one, so we're going to put the same on this one. Didn't want that. Filter, field blur again. Oh, it's Alt Control F, is it? Well, that one's a little blurred, so it doesn't look as sharp as it did previously, which makes it look more natural. do, I'll just put, I think, a little bit of shadow on them as well. I think that might help. So what I'll do, I'm going to chain them two together so they don't move. And I'm going to put a layer behind them, clip it to the layer. Oh no, I don't need to clip it, do I? Because I'm outside. Oh, what's happening here now? Okay. Right. I'm going to get my brush. Actually, this needs to come behind, doesn't it? Put the levels up on that. Okay. And may not look like much now. Right. Let's go right back to the start, shall we, when we've got the right colour. Let's go for soft now. Clip it to... What's this one? Is this her antlers over there, is it? Yeah, right, okay. Pull that up. Oh no, I can't, can I? Right, okay. So move all them down. Down to there. That one to that layer. Right, okay. So what I'm just doing now, I'm just trying to, okay, brush. Trying to create a little bit of shadow where these join. Of course, don't worry, I know this is too heavy at the moment. But what we'll do, now that's there, once you drop the opacity down, you need very much roughing up at the edges, so I was going to get the eraser. Just make it a bit more naturalistic. The only problem is, the sun's coming in. Is it? Where's the sun coming in on this one? The shadows are down there, so it's coming in this way. So yeah, no, that is right. That is right. makes them look a little bit more kind of like they should be there. So, right, so if we clip all these layers together now, because I'm happy with their position, so I'm going to clip them, and I'm going to work on the mask for this one, which I think is pretty good actually. Have a look. So we're going to check the properties first. We've got a feather on that one, which is what we want. You see where this one comes across, you've got this little, I'll show you, there's a little line across there, just where the edge of the mask is, but this one's pretty good, you don't really notice there's an edge so much. So we need to do some work on her fingers. What's that then? It's just something on the mask of this one. Let's get rid of that. Better, isn't it?
Hi, David.
Hey, Seela, how's it going? See, that hand looks more natural now than it was earlier.
Well, and you?
Good, thank you. I was working on some digital stuff today, so I'll show you what I got. Look, so this is the one of them. And then we got this one here, which I'm also working on. So doing something a bit different today. So can I...
Why are you doing it digitally?
Because I do from time to time. I actually sell more of these digital pieces than I do when I spend hours fiddling on them properly like this. So this is one I did recently. So I finished that last week now, I think it was. So that's a drawing. But I like making, these are sort of how I got back into art, was making things like this. And these tend to be sort of quite popular, which is annoying. I'd rather my hand-drawn stuff sold more, but
wow,
it doesn't.
I didn't know this was an option.
Yeah. So I've done a few of these over the years. So like here's an older one there. Can you see it? So I just take these old photos and blend them all together into one new thing. So what I'm going to do on this one, no, I don't want that, I want that. Just literally this part of the picture here, go for that layer, then we go layer, new via copy. So now that is
it more difficult digitally or by hand?
They both have their difficulties, to be honest with you. They're equally tricky. So this form of working for me can take as long as one of my drawings. You know, it's very, you got to get right into the detail of the picture. So let's move this one here. Put the mask up because I didn't do the mask on that one. So I've got a mask, right? So the mask is there. So I've talked to myself a bit now. So I'm going to move this one down Or is it up? Yeah, so she needs to go up. So now the flowers are sticking out beyond the girl there. If I lock that to that one, they're going to move together. So if I get the mask, so I think Jiongin Stray Kids, thank you. So you get the brush and we work on a mask. So with masking, have I got the brush on there? I've got the brush. Why has it gone soft edge? And hard edge. What you're actually doing, you're painting like a layer over the image, which makes it invisible. So the photo is still underneath this, but you wouldn't know it because it's masked. But the reason I do that is if I need to go back and fix something, it's a lot easier if I am deleted part of the photo. So now, those flowers stick out
I
past
have a
that
question
lady.
for you since you're an artist. Do you think AI will replace human drawings, art?
I had some guy come in yesterday, told me I was obsolete and thought I was an AI because I was doing this digitally. No, because I think if you know a little bit about art and you're interested in art, the one thing AI stuff doesn't have is a human touch, and you can see that in the work. There's kind of a sort of plastic nature to it. You can tell AI art. Don't get, I've used AI art in the past and I've played with it, so I kind of understand how it gets made. And what I can't do is come up with a new picture that's completely original. It can only regurgitate old pictures, which is true of a lot of artists, but there's that human touch that's missing from them, and there's a little bit of soul that I think is missing from digital, not digital, from AI. So I think we're safe. Plus people like stories. They like to know that artists have done X, Y, and Z. Right, okay. So is this a problem as well then? So do I need to do the same again here? So really I need to go into her mask. Let's have a look what we got. Ah, that's better, yeah. So you need to be able to see her hair. That's it. It's technically, you can't fault AI art. Technically, it does look perfect, but there's just little something fires in your brain and it's not quite right about it. You know, they call it the uncanny valley, don't they? It's like when you see someone who looks normal, but there's just something a little bit odd about them. And I think once you get your eye into AI art, you see that. You see it all the time. It's just really superficial. You know, don't get me wrong. I know people do sort of, you know, appreciate it, which is fine. But to me, it's like, you know, it's the difference between a Big Mac and a nicely cooked steak by Steak Bay. You know, it's essentially it's beef, but it's not the same. There's something in that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It kind of looks fake when it's AI.
Yeah. Even stuff like when you get it to like, so you say tell it to paint in the style of, say, Vincent van Gogh. It doesn't. It can't. When you look at it close up, it makes decisions that a human wouldn't make. So things like patterns, it's not good at patterns. And you'll see like little random things that a person wouldn't necessarily do. So if you know what you're looking at, it's easy to spot. And once you see it everywhere, sort of thing. You know, Have I got that layer? No, wrong layer. Right, okay. Where is she? She's that one. Right, okay. Take it out. Okay, right, I see this.
Well, thank you. It was nice to see you again. Have a good night, David.
No problem, Seelan. I'll see you again and drop by again. Not going to be doing this a lot longer because I'm going to be starting a new job soon, so I'm going to have a lot less time streaming. Yeah, take care. I'm going to be finishing up now because I got to go start cooking. So now I think that arm looks a bit more naturalistic on the shoulder there. So this looks a bit more how we want it. So it was like that earlier. No, I've done it like that. See the difference there? I'm going to save it and I'm going to finish now, so I'm going to say goodbye, folks. Pamela, I'll catch you again. I shall be working on this tomorrow, hopefully. So catch you later, guys.